Goonie, as I like to call him, could have easily died in the summer of 2005. The 18-year-old was only a few months away from making his PBR debut. Mooney had a knot the size of a volleyball in his stomach after a 1,500-pound bull stepped on him in Raleigh.
They strapped me to a stretcher and had me in the emergency room, said the surgeon was going to be in there, and I was like, what do I need a surgeon for? And nobody would tell me anything. The surgeon come in there and she told me what was wrong and asked me when it happened. I said the night before. She said, well, I'll put it to you like this. You should have got up, made it 5 feet, and fell over dead. I said, well, good thing I'm not. So I'm here to fix it.
Doctor saved his life, and a legendary career was soon to begin.
J.B. Mooney said no. Fate said no. Only history will tell where J.B. falls amongst the greats.
13 years later, and that once tall, lanky, and tattooed kid by the name of J.B. Mooney is now the face of professional bull riding. Is that something that you embrace? Do you embody that role, or something you give much thought to?
I don't think about it. They do what they want to do, and I know what I got to do. So what happens in the arena has to do with all of it. Because, you know, Tater Porter told me a long time ago they started wanting me to do interviews all the time when I first started going and everything. And I was like, man, these interviews, I was getting up doing 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, all day long, and go to the event. I said, man, this crap here. And he said, hey, I know how to get them to quit doing that. I said, how? He said, quit riding so good.
He's a two-time world champion, known as much for his 90-point heroics than the gold buckle that sits on his waist. He has conquered every world champion bull since 2007. Can you even remember them all? Because there's been a lot of them.
Some of them. Bones, Bruiser, Long John, Code Blue,
Chicken on Chain won it.
Asteroid, Bushwhacker.
The accolades speak for themselves. 31 event victories, 70-plus 90-point rides, over 500 qualified rides, and most of all, the tough as nails 12-time PBR world finalist has been as authentic as they come.
One of the best we've ever seen in the sport.
A throwback to the years where no bull was too intimidating. No injury was too painful. Reaching 8 seconds was never a job, but rather a necessity. Anything else was a failure.
You know, it's still the same. When you crawl off in that bucking chute, nothing else matters. Win. Stay on and win.
It is one reason why he tried and succeeded at riding with his opposite hand in 2012.
He gets the ride, he gets the points, and he takes the hits.
If you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to try as hard as I can to prove you wrong.
Do you believe in Mooney? You had better. Woo!
You either love him or you hate him. He is confident or cocky, fearless or irrational.
There's a difference between cocky and confident. There's a fine line, but there is a difference. And I said I never told anybody I was going to ride any of those bulls, but I did tell them I expected myself to ride them because that's my job. It's what I do for a living, and I should ride every bull I get on.
J.B. Mooney's legacy truly was born in 2013. He became the David to the PBR's Goliath, conquering the legendary Bushwhacker for 95 1/4 points, ending the champion bull's record streak of 42 consecutive buck-offs.
It's over! It's over! We have seen history!
After that, after riding him, it was like everything else was easy. You got to be able to ride them all.
It was also the beginning of his furious come-from-behind rally to win his first world championship less than 3 months later.
There's your exclamation point!
He became the 5th rider to win multiple world championships 2 years later.
Ultimately, only history will tell where J.B. falls amongst the greats.
Have you ever thought that if it wasn't for Silvano, you might have 4 or 5, maybe 6 world titles?
Oh, yeah. And if it wasn't for guys like you, Galerme, Silvano, I'd probably won the world bunch.
Thousands of bull riders all over the world still look up to him today. He has carried the torch of the previous generation and the founders of the PBR. Me, along with the J.W. Harts, Chris Shivers, Ty Murrays, Jerome Davises, and Cody Lamberts of the world, we have all tipped our hat to his career. But Has the golden JB Mooney era come to an end?
It's getting there.
So it's not the end. Fair to say it's the beginning of the end?
Oh, yeah. You know, I feel like I'd like to ride 15 years probably. You know, 13, that'd be next year and the year after. I'd like to do that.
So why continue? What is driving the richest bull rider in the PBR's history to continue to risk his life every time he climbs into the still bucking chutes of danger?
Nobody knows it, but I got a little boy on the way. He'll be born in January, and he probably won't be old enough to remember me riding. I would like to, you know, let him get old enough to where he could see me riding and know about it, and then just hang it up.
YouTube, man.
Yeah. Watch videos. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like I got a couple more years left in me. Last year and this year, I've just been beat all to hell, and everything built up on me, injuries. But I mean, I feel good riding. I just got to get some of the kinks worked back out.
Father Time is laughing at JB Mooney. So too are the critics, the doubters, and the haters. And that
It just straight pisses me off.